What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. Yes, today, 2 episodes. Whoa, mind blowing. We're going to go over what looks like a trade Ross Cameron did today. Alright, guys, before we jump into this any further, I want to go ahead and put a little disclaimer here. And the disclaimer is, I am not saying under any circumstance that Ross Cameron orchestrated a pump and dump trade today. That is not what I am saying. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way here right quick. I'm going to say it one more time. I am not saying that Ross Cameron orchestrated a pump and dump today. That is not what I am trying to say here. Okay? However, today, on this, apparently he's doing another small account challenge. It's up 15% in 3 days. I didn't even know he was doing that on TD Ameritrade. I find that kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Doing a little small account challenge on TD Ameritrade. Most traders aren't trading on Lightspeed or Speed Trader, especially small account traders, etc. So that's pretty cool. And I watched, the first 15 minutes of this, and he's doing it on a cash account. Like I've always told you, I prefer, if I'm on a small account underneath PDT, period, I would prefer a cash account over a margin account for the most part. That's always been what I've said. So I find that kind of cool. However, today he traded stock TLSA. TLSA, okay? This is a relatively low float stock. It has 14 million in the float according to Trade Ideas. I don't know if it's had a reverse split that made it smaller or not. I really don't know that. However, 14 million I consider a small float. Not a micro float like some stocks, but a small float. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video to the point where he enters his position, okay? Or right before it. So we're going to go ahead here and click play. And you're going to see here his order box fill. Can we make this bigger? There we go. That's a little bigger. Okay. So this is TLSA, as you can see here on his montage. You can see here on this montage on the order box. TLSA, you see the bid and the ask. He's in right there. 500 shares, cost basis $3.50. Okay. You can see it here on his chart. Okay, look at the move this thing did in pre-market, all the way back down from a high up here. What is that, in the $5, all the way back down. So that thing retraced a lot. It retraced a ton. So right there, he buys it. Volume on it on the day. Let's see if we can see that here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Thinkorswim much. I haven't used it in a very long time. Not too much of a fan of it. I've always found it a little bit confusing for me specifically. I don't know if you guys see it, but I don't see the volume at the moment there. However, we can see there he entered 500 shares at $3.50. Okay. Now, what happens when a chat room leader, especially a low float chat room okay, a chat room that trades primarily low float stocks, when their leader buys a stock, they put out usually a buy order that they bought, or a buy alert that they bought X and X stock at whatever price. Or they say it audibly over the mic, or both. Okay? That's what happens. Like, we all know that if we've been in any room, that's how it works. They buy a stock, they put out their alert saying, I bought this stock. They're not telling you to buy it. They're saying, I bought this stock. Okay? So, generally speaking, that's how it works. So we know that, more than likely he put out an alert saying he bought it, or he said it audibly over the mic. I bought, long TLSA, 350, 500 shares. Okay. So we know that when that happens, generally speaking, the rest of the chat room follows behind. Any chat room. Okay. They'll, especially the newer traders, they'll buy right after that person. They'll buy, boom. And you can see here how this stock, a few seconds after he buys it at 350, watch this. Boom, it ramps up to $4.18. Like from $3.50 to $4.18 on the ask right there in a matter of seconds. Okay, now what I'm going to show you here is TLSA. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let's see how high it actually goes there while he's in it. Let's see. It pushes, comes back down, pushes a little bit more. Volume increased obviously right after he bought. Short covered, and I'm sure chat room got into it. I guess it seems to have halted there. So, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Look at that. All the way to 450. $4.50 on the ask. That is a monster move from $3.50. Now, we know that if a stock is truly strong, it'll pull back and maybe, reset up and go on higher. And we know what pump and dumps look like. Now, let's look at TLSA now at the end of the day. That rhymes, TLSA at the end of the day. Here it is, a high a day of $4.73, a nasty wick, and the pullback all the way back down here, back to $3, $2 and change. Right now, and after hours, we're seeing here like 280s on Trade Ideas chart right here. So we know that this is a pump and dump. I'm not saying that he pumped and dumped it. Let's see where he sold. Let's fast forward this a tad. See if we can see where he sells. Well, he sold half already, apparently. Only 250 left on his order box there. So he sold out $4.25, $4.29. So that's what happened there, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not saying that Ross did purposely a pump and dump, that established one or orchestrated one. I'm not saying that in the least bit. However, I think that inadvertently, many of these low flow chat rooms that have big followings, if this chat room has 500, 1,000 subs, 2,000 subscribers, and the chat room leader puts out a alert that they bought a low float stock that didn't have a whole lot of volume to begin with at the start there, chances are the chat room's going to buy right after them. And that's going to cause the price to go up significantly pretty quickly. Look at this 3-minute chart. This 3-minute chart right here shows you a lot, okay? Let's go ahead and break it down to the 1 minute, which is used by a lot of these low float stock rooms. So let's go ahead. Look at this. It traded no volume all day long. No volume, no volume. It didn't trade any volume all day long, honestly. And then we had this type of volume, like tricky, like little tricks of volume, little drips of volume. Look at this. This volume right here, 1 minute candle, 355 shares. This one right here, 418 shares. This one right here, 502 shares. This one right here, we get, hello? Come on, Trade Ideas, work with me here. Guess it does not want to show me that one for some odd reason. This right here, 834 shares. Not until we break this 350 area do we get a bigger move. So not until this candle right here do we have a volume bar of 1,290. That's still a really small amount of shares going off in this 1 minute candle. Sure, later on, boom, we get some bigger moves here. Right after that 350 break, basically, and this push up here. But look at this push up here, and then splack, and then nothing. And then it comes all the way back down to where it came from on no volume. No volume. Here at the end of the day, we had an 1,800 share volume candle here on the 1 minute. According to this, right? 1,800, is that what it says? Let's see it again. I don't understand why this doesn't want to cooperate today. There we go. 1,814 is what it says there. So, like I said, guys, I'm not saying that he did this on purpose. I'm not saying it was even in his mind. I don't know that. I don't. And I don't have any proof to say the otherwise. But I think, personally, my opinion, that a lot of these low flow chat rooms, maybe not on purpose, maybe it's just the nature of the beast. When they put out an alert that they bought a stock and it has a low float and small, like very light volume, and the chat room members buy it after them, especially the ones that don't know, how to trade and they're just chasing the alerts, it pumps these stocks up. It pushes them upwards. I mean, I think it's just common sense to think that, right? I'm not grasping at straws here. I think really that's what happens a lot of times. And as if you're in at 350 and it pushes up to 420, 450, 470, you're going to start taking profits along the way. You are. And as the chat room leader takes profits and puts out profit alerts that he's taken profit, the newer traders that chased that alert and bought it higher and higher start to take profit as well. And everybody's marketing order out, and it just dumps. When everybody starts to market order out, basically it dumps. And then you have people who got stuck holding bags, which really sucks and happens a lot in these type of rooms. And you have charts that look like this. This is a 5-minute chart. So we know this is not a long time frame. These are just 5-minute candles. Straight up, boom, smack right back down. Look at the daily candle on this, guys. Look at that daily candle. That thing is like comical right there. all the way up here to 475. Like I said, guys, I'm not saying that Ross did a pump and dump or played a pump and dump. The man got in at 350, apparently, according to what we're seeing here in this video, and he exited in the, what is it, sell, 429, 425. You know, that's where he apparently sold his position. We don't get to see how many shares are there, but that's where apparently it sells. 350 buy down here, and the sell one, oh yeah, 100, 100, 250, 50. So yeah, 500 shares were sold between 429 and 425 from 350. Guys, you tell me, what do you think about these chat rooms with that trade low floats? Is my theory at all a possibility? Is it possible that I'm onto something here? And well, while they might not be doing it on purpose, I don't think Ross orchestrating pump and dumps. I'm not saying that in the least bit. I'll repeat it again, but maybe inadvertently, or however you pronounce that word, that's exactly what's happening in a sense because of the followers. I don't know. Drop it in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you like the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.